Question number 13. Mr. Perfect owns a gift shop, a restaurant and a lodge in Shimla. Typically he operates this only during the season period of 4 months in a year. So one person is there, Mr. Perfect. He owns गिफ्ट शॉप है उसके पास, रेस्टोरेंट है, लॉज भी है. Okay, and he is operating this he is operating all these things only for 4 months, जो कि सीजन पीरियड है उसका. For the past season the occupancy rate in the lodge was 90%. So lodge के लिए occupancy rate was 90%. And the level of activity in the case of gift shop and restaurant is a restaurant at 80%. Level of activity means what? Level of activity मतलब सेल कितना हुआ. Okay, gift shop में obviously you cannot say occupancy rate, so that's why they are saying level of activity in the case of gift shop and restaurant is 80%. Okay, so वहाँ पे सेल हो 80%. So the relevant data for the past season were as under: gift shop, restaurant and lodge. Receipts and sales 48,000. Respective percentages are given. 100. Then restaurant 64,000, 100%. Then lodge 1,80,000, 100%. Expenditure, this 100% doesn't mean that it is operating at 100% capacity. Like they said, for the 4 months, for example, gift shop is there, gift shop and restaurant is there, their activity level is at 80%. So this 100 is like 100% of that 80%. Okay, this 100 is 100% of that 80% that it shows. It's not like it's not like they are showing 100% of the activity level here. Okay, then expenditure, cost of sales 26,400, 55%, and 35,200, 55%, dash. Then supplies they have given 2,400, 5%, 6,400, 10%, 14,400, 8%. Insurance and taxes 1,920, 4%, 6,400, 10%, 36,000, 20%. Depreciation 2,880, 6%, 8,000, 12.5%, 39,600, 22%. Then salaries 4,800, 10%, 4,800, 7.5%, 25,200, 14%. And the electricity charges 960, 2%, 3,200, 5%, 13,500, 7.5%. Then finally the profit, it is 8,640, 18%. And for this last division 51,300, 28.5%. Additional information: cost of sales and supplies, cost of sales and this supplies vary directly with the occupancy rate. This given occupancy rate. Okay, see, cost of sales and supplies vary directly with the occupancy rate in the lodge, in case of lodge, occupancy rate, and level of activity in case of gift shop and restaurant. Then insurance and taxes and depreciation are for the entire period of 12 months. Insurance and taxes and depreciation, they have given this, no insurance and taxes and depreciation, that is for that is obviously fixed cost. Okay, later I will tell about that. Then salaries paid are for the season period except a chowkidar for the lodge, who is paid for the full year at ₹400 per month. Okay, then electricity charges include fixed charges of rupees 640, 1920, 9900 for gift shop, restaurant and lodge respectively. The balance amount varies directly with occupancy rate in case of lodge and level of activity in case of gift shop and restaurant. Okay, so balance amount, see, electricity, for example, 960 is there. Okay, 960 is there and here 640. So whatever balance is there, that balance alone is directly varying with occupancy rate in case of lodge and level of activity in case of gift shop and restaurant. Fixed electric charge are for the season, except in case of lodge where 6,900 is for the season and 3,000 for the entire period of 12 months, in which the Perfect is interested in increasing his net income. The following two options are under his consideration: to continue the operation during the season period only by inserting advertisement in newspapers, thereby occupancy rate to reach 100% in case of lodge and 90% level of activity in respect of gift shop and restaurant. The costs of advertisement are estimated at rupees 12,000. Okay, so Mr. Perfect, he is interested in increasing his net income. So वो क्या सोचता है कि उसके पास मतलब दो ऑप्शन है. पहला ऑप्शन में वो he is thinking like if he is spending 12,000 on advertisement and all, by giving advertisement in newspapers, he can increase the occupancy rate of lodge by 100%. पहले कितना था 90%. सो एडवर्टीजमेंट के बाद वो 100% रीच कर लेगा ऑक्यूपेंसी रेट में. एंड ये जो लेवल ऑफ एक्टिविटी है गिफ्ट शॉप एंड रेस्टोरेंट में, दैट ही कैन रीच टू 90%. अर्लियर इट वाज 80%. Okay, that is the first option. Second option is to continue operations throughout the entire period. Abhi he is operating only for the 4 months. So the next option he is thinking is like to continue operations throughout the entire period of 12 months, comprising season period for 4 months and off season period of 8 months. The occupancy rate is expected at 90% and 40% during a season period and off season period respectively. In case of the lodge, the room rents are bound to be reduced to 50% of the original rate during off season period. The level of activity of gift shop and restaurant is expected at 80% and 30% during off season and during season and off season period respectively, but 5% discount on the original rates will have to be offered during off season period. Okay, तो मतलब occupancy rate तो he wants to continue for, he wants to expand it for beyond 4 months. पर अभी तो 4 months के लिए ऑपरेट कर रहा है. So for the rest of the 8 months also he wants to go with it. Okay, but during that 8 months, उस 8 month में उसका जो occupancy रहेगा 90% से 40% हो जाएगा. किसके लिए? Only for the lodge, because lodge के लिए we are talking about the occupancy rate, right? So occupancy rate of lodge will be 40% only in case of those off season period, वो जो 8 months रहेंगे ना. और जो क्या कहते हैं जो what was room rent will be there, that also he can charge only 50% of that. उसके बाद जो लेवल ऑफ एक्टिविटी गिफ्ट शॉप एंड रेस्टोरेंट के केस में है, that will fall down to, that will be 30% in case of off season. Fall down and all नहीं होगा, क्योंकि anyways he is going to for the first time. So whatever is going to get, that will be in addition only, incremental only. Okay, so during season and off season, हाँ, और क्या कहते हैं ये ड्यूरिंग सीजन एंड ऑफ सीजन पीरियड रेस्पेक्टिवली. हाँ, ऑफ सीज़न में इसको ये जो 30% है, इसको भी मेंटेन करने के लिए इसको 5% ऑफ डिस्काउंट देना पड़ेगा. whatever original rates are there, no, that he has to provide discount of 5%. Now which option is profitable? Suggest Mr. Perfect any other alternative based upon the above figures which can be adopted to earn more net profit. सजेस्ट करना उसके जो दोनों ऑप्शन है ना. सपोज ही इज आस्किंग, वी आर द कंसल्टेंट टू हिम, ही इज आस्किंग टू अस. उसने अपना ओपिनियन तो बता दिया कि मैं एडवर्टीजमेंट दूं या 12 मंथ्स के लिए बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर दूं. सो एज अ कंसल्टेंट वी हैव टू गिव हिम एडवाइस by playing with these numbers whatever he has given. Yeah, but specifically they have given like use incremental revenue and differential cost approach. Okay, otherwise it can be solved by total approach also, not a problem in that. But if they are asking specifically in incremental and differential cost approach, so solve by that only, because institute is like very strict. If you solve by total approach, they will strike it and put it 0. Fine, so we'll start. Since they are asking incremental revenue, we'll go with this approach only. So first option, since it is incremental, we'll check only the incremental things only. So because of first option, see what and all is going to get increased. एक तो इसका ये जो लॉज है उसका 10% इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है, और ये जो एक्टिविटी है गिफ्ट शॉप एंड रेस्टोरेंट का 10% से इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है. सो सी गिफ्ट शॉप ये जो है ना, रेवेन्यू दिस 48,000, 64 and 180, that only they have taken here. 48, 64 and 180. गिफ्ट शॉप एंड रेस्टोरेंट तो पहले कितना था, 80% था ना, वो 10% इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है. उस 80 पे 10% इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर डूइंग 48,000 इंटू 10 डिवाइड बाई 80. सो इट्स गोइंग टू इंक्रीज बाय 6,000. जस्ट लाइक दैट रेस्टोरेंट आल्सो 64,000 इंटू 10 डिवाइड बाई 80. एंड फॉर लॉज it was earlier 90%, no, now after this it's going to be 100% lodge occupancy rate. So earlier it was 90%, no, so that's why 180 we got it from here only. Okay, so 180,000 into 10 divided by 90, so that much is the incremental revenue we got. But अभी since ये जो 10% एक्स्ट्रा हम लोग बढ़ाएंगे, उसके लिए एक्स्ट्रा रेवेन्यू के लिए एक्स्ट्रा कॉस्ट भी तो इनकर करना पड़ेगा. सो दैट इंक्रीमेंटल कॉस्ट ऑल्सो वी टू सी. सब सिंस वी आर टेकिंग ओनली द इंक्रीमेंटल पार्ट, सो सी जो कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स है, दिस कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स इज रेलेवेंट, सप्लाईज इज रेलेवेंट, यूज दैट इज डायरेक्टली लिंक्ड. अब ये इंश्योरेंस एंड टैक्सेस डेप्रिसिएशन वो तो एनीवेज होने वाला है, तो उसको कंसिडर करेंगे नहीं. ओके, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चार्जेस भी रिलेवेंट है. आप सैलरी जो है, सैलरी तो लाइक एनीवे इज़ गोइंग टू स्टे देयर, बिकॉज मंथली पे करेंगे. सो अभी तो 4 मंथ्स के लिए रहेगा, जितना में इंक्रीज़ हो रहा है 4 मंथ्स में ही हो रहा है. सो एनीवेज पहले भी 4 मंथ्स के लिए पे करे थे. ये क्या कहते हैं, ऑक्यूपेंसी रेट और एक्टिविटी इंक्रीज़ करने के बाद ही 4 मंथ्स के लिए पे करेंगे. So obviously that is also going to be same only here, so that is also not relevant for this first option. That's why we are not considering salary also. Electricity charges we have to consider, because see कहाँ गया, fixed is only 640 out of 960. So balance whatever is what we say variable, no, those things are relevant. Now come here, cost of sales. See, cost of sales 6,000 for gift shop, see 6,000, and for restaurant 8,000, this 8,000. Okay, and for this dash, because for lodge nothing is there in cost of sales. The cost of sales is there, it is saying 55%, and here nothing dash. Okay, Okay, so just like that we took 6,000 into 55%, 8,000 into 55%, then dash 7,700, then supplies, and this supplies 5%, 10%, and 8%. Sorry. So for gift shop 6,000 into 5%, for restaurant 8,000 into 10%, and for lodge 20,000 into 8%. Cost of sales we got, supplies we got. Next one is electricity. I said what is relevant, 960 minus 640, that much only is relevant. So see, 960 minus 640, we are going to increase on 80%. 80% पे 10% increase हो रहा है. So that's why into 10 by 80 in case of gift shop. In case of restaurant also into 10 by 80. In case of lodge, earlier it was 90%. 90% पे 10% increase हो रहा है. So that's why into 10 by 90. Okay, this 400. This 9,900 we have to reduce. Given here no 9,900. इसका application कब आएगा? That I'll tell. जब इसका application आएगा that time I'll tell. Okay. Fine, that's all. So we got the revenue, incremental revenue, we got the cost. So see, 34,000 minus 11,000, you got 23,000 incremental revenue over differential cost. This is the differential cost, this is the incremental revenue. So incremental revenue over differential cost is 23,000. Okay, but ये सब करने के लिए we have to incur something, right? What we have to incur? We have to incur this advertisement cost 12,000. So 12,000 को minus करने के बाद भी we are having net income of 11,000. So we can say yes to option 1. Now coming to option 2. Option 2, it says like instead of just running the business only for 4 months, we can run the business around the year. So अभी हम लोग को since we are going by incremental approach, so just we have to see कितना increment हो रहा है हमारे decision से. So see, in this यहाँ पे क्या कहते हैं, ना ही ऑक्यूपेंसी इंक्रीज हो रहा है ना ही एक्टिविटी लेवल इंक्रीज हो रहा है. सो ओनली इंक्रीज इज जो 8 month एक्स्ट्रा वी आर एबल टू सेल in case of lodge, that 40%, and in case of this restaurant and gift shop, this 30%. That alone is extra we are going to have. Okay, so see, 48,000 is there, no? 48,000, 64,000, 1,80,000. So 48, 1 second, 48,000, 64,000, 1,80,000. Okay, into 2 क्यों किया है? Because this 48,000 they have given here, this is for one season they have given. So in one season only 4 months are there, right? But if they are going to opt this, if they are going to opt this option, यहाँ पे बोलता है 8 months extra they are going to sell it. So that's why 4 months in 4 months plus 4 months 2 सीज़न आ रहे हैं ना, that's why into 2 किया हुआ है. So that's why 48,000 into 2, 64,000 into 2, 1,80,000 into 2. Okay. और गिफ्ट शॉप एंड रेस्टोरेंट में 30% we are able to sell. So that's why 30 divided by 80, 30 divided by 80. Okay. And for selling this 30% also we have to give them 5% of discount. So that's why 95% discount. That's why only 95% we have taken. Okay. That's why this 34,200, 45,600. एंड दिस लॉज का तो बोला है कि जो उसका क्या कहते हैं, लॉज का जो रूम रेंट है वो 50% ही हो जाएगा. सो दैट्स वाई ओनली 50% वी हैव टेकन. दैट्स वाई 80,000. ओके. सो इंक्रीमेंटल रेवेन्यू वी गॉट 1,59,800. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट डिफरेंशियल कॉस्ट. सो व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स आर रेलेवेंट. सी कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स आर रेलेवेंट, सप्लाईज आर रेलेवेंट, सैलरी यहाँ पर रेलेवेंट हो जाएगा बिकॉज मंथली सैलरी यू आर पेइंग, राइट. सो दैट फॉर दैट 8 month एक्स्ट्रा यू विल हैव टू पे. सो दैट्स वाई सैलरी विल बिकम रेलेवेंट हेयर. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी विल ऑब्वियसली विल रेलेवेंट. इंश्योरेंस एंड डेप्रिसिएशन एनीवेज it will be there, so that will be irrelevant. So see, cost of sales, supplies, salary, electricity, fixed and variable element. So cost of sales, see 36,000 into 55%. Where this 36,000 has come? See this 34,200 is there, no? That is 95%. That is 95%, no? So अगर वो 100% होता तो कितना होता? So 34,200 divided by 95% if you do, you will get 36,000. Because anyways cost तो पूरा लेना पड़ेगा ना, because this cost is percentage on the revenue. This cost is percentage on the revenue. Okay. So that's why full cost consider करना है. Okay, so that's how 34,200 divided by 95% if you do, you'll get 36,000. Hope you are getting it. So 36,000 into 55%. Come on, 36,000 into 55%, you'll get this 19,800. And just like that, 45,600 is there, no? Divided by 95% if you do, you will get 48,000. So 48,000 into 55%, you will get 26,400. This one is nothing is there, so dash. Just like that again here, 36,000 into 5%, here 10%, and here 8%. Where I am getting this 5%, 10%, 8%. Again, how I did for the option 1, no, same way only we have to do. Where is that? This 5%, 10%, 8% for supplies. Okay. Then salaries. Since for the another 8 months we have to give, no, so that 4,800 was for one season. One season is having 4 months. So this is 8 months. So one season of 4 months, another season of 4 months. So 2 seasons are there. So that's why 2 into 4,800. 2 into 4,800. See. This 4,800. This 4,800. Okay. Now coming to this 25,200. In that, our note is there, no? For the full year he has been paid. That alone we will remove, because that will be there anyways. So 25,200 minus 4,800, whatever is coming into 2, you'll get 40,800. Now electricity fixed element, 640 into 2, this 640, 9,920, then 1,990. In that 1,990, this 1 second, this 9,900 is there, no? In that 3,000 is for the entire period, so this will not be considered. Okay, so only balance of this 6,900, this only will be considered. So here only comes the application of this okay. Electricity, so see, fixed element 6,400, sorry, 640 into 2, 1,920 into 2, 6,900. I said no, though this is fixed, but see, this is getting relevant because this we are incurring just because we are extending our operation for another 8 months. Okay, that's why we are taking it. Then variable portion वो तो ऐसे भी लेना पड़ेगा. Variable portion the same way. See, 960 into 640. This one 960 into 640. 3,200 into 1,920. 13,500 into 9,900. This one only. Okay. उसमें से ये minus करके whatever is coming now into 30 by 80, because 30% इंक्रीज हो रहा है ना, 30 by 80, ये भी 30 by 80, ये भी 40, ये 40 by 80, बिकॉज ये 40% हो रहा है. सही, ये 40% हो रहा है. ओके, लॉज 40% हो रहा है, सो दैट्स 40 by 90. So into 2 is for both the season. Okay, so we got electricity also. So just total it, you'll get the total differential cost. Now see, excess of incremental revenue over differential cost is coming 10,883. So we can say yes to this option also. See, a comparison of the first and second option clearly shows that first option is better as it is more profitable. Under the first option the earnings are more by 120. The first option we got 11,000, no, second option we got 10,880. So that is, first option is more beneficial in comparison with second option. लास्ट में क्वेश्चन बोला कि कोई और भी बेटर ऑप्शन है तो वो सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं. सी, विच ऑप्शन इज़ प्रॉफिटेबल, वो तो अभी जस्ट सेट ऑप्शन 1 इज़ प्रॉफिटेबल, बट इट इज़ आल्सो आस्किंग any other alternative based upon the above figures which can be adopted to earn more net profit. So more net profit के लिए you can go for both the option itself. Now both are profitable, both are giving you money, you can go with both the things. So see, Mr. Perfect should go for the advertisement insertion and also continue to operate all the operations during off-season period as well. This will give him maximum net earnings based upon the relevant data shown above. So additional net earnings and then will be 11,000 ये option 1 से and 10,880 option 2 से. So total additional earning will be 21,880.